In this segment, we're going to talk about two different types of cameras to help you choose which camera would be right for you. On one hand, we have the traditional DSLR. That's a digital single lens reflex camera. It's got interchangeable lenses, got accessories like a battery grip. This is kind of your pro model. We can shoot, we can zoom, we can adjust the focus if we want to. Has all kinds of different controls on here for manual, aperture priority, shutter priority, some program modes, automatic modes. It's really a great camera. This is the Canon EOS 7D. This is one of my favorite cameras. But nowadays, we're seeing an explosion of these small cameras that we call mirrorless, where if we take kind of a side view of a DSLR, the image comes through here, hits a mirror, is reflected up into a pentaprism, which is basically another mirror here, and out through the viewfinder. So when you're looking through the viewfinder, it's kind of like a periscope, but you're looking down and through the lens. But it's an optical viewfinder. If we take a look at the mirrorless cameras, it's actually a lot of the same technology as the DSLR. In fact, it's the same sensor. The only difference is we don't have all those prisms. And instead of using an optical viewfinder, we have an LCD on the back to help us to compose our shots, get our focus, and see what we're shooting and preview our shots. So very, very similar technology, but in a very compact form factor. And yet, image quality doesn't suffer at all. This is the Sony NEX-5N. It uses what's called an APS-C sensor. It's a 1.6 crop factor. It's a rather technical term, but that's the exact same size and format as the sensor that's in the 7D. Now the 7D came out about 3 years ago, came back in 2009. The Sony NEX-5N is only about a year old. So it's got actually better technology in the sensor in some areas than the 7D does. And in fact, the video has full-time autofocus on the 5N, where you have to do manual focus on the video on the 7D. Price-wise, the 5N is about $1,000 cheaper. Yeah, same type of features, same type of image quality, interchangeable lenses. I can take these lenses off and use different lenses for $1,000 less. So that's a huge cost savings when it comes to choosing a camera. When I'm shooting professional shoots, I'm doing engagements or weddings or my product shots, I'm using my Canon 7D. I know it, I've got bigger lenses for it, I have a little bit more, I'll say, familiarity with it, and I can do things like mounting different flashes to it, wireless triggers, a lot of things that I need to do for that commercial type of work. On the other hand, the 5N is my favorite camera to take everywhere I go. I take this on when I travel, I take it on vacations, I actually take it everywhere. If I'm getting in my car to go to the store, this camera is in my pocket, because you just never know what you're going to run up against and want to take a picture of. 5N, great camera, fantastic image quality, very portable. DSLR, it's a lot bigger, it's a lot heavier, it's a lot bulkier, but there are some advanced features that you can do when using a camera like this. So if you're still trying to decide which camera type of system that you want, you might want to keep those things in mind. Lightweight, portable, a few advanced features that a more professional photographer would use. Image quality, the same. So that's the comparison between a DSLR and a mirrorless camera.